Remember the first time you felt a manual transmission? That delicate balance between clutch and throttle, the satisfying click as you moved from second to third. It wasn't just driving, it was art. But now, that feeling is disappearing. Manual transmissions are dying. And it's not just because people can't drive stick. This is bigger. This is systemic. This is motor heaven. And today, we're exposing why car makers are killing manuals on purpose. Let's start with the numbers. In the early 1990s, nearly 25% of all new cars sold in the US had manual transmissions. Today, it's under 2%. Some brands, like Mercedes-Benz, Volvo, even Lamborghini, no longer sell any manuals at all. So, what happened? They'll tell you it's market demand, that nobody wants to drive stick anymore. But that's only part of the story. The other half? You're not offered a manual anymore, because they don't want you to want one. Why? Because manual transmissions don't fit into their plan. Car makers say automatics are more fuel efficient. And it's true, in lab tests, some modern automatics and CVTs outperform manuals. But here's the trick. Those tests are standardized, and automatics are optimized to cheat them. Dual-clutch, computer-controlled systems shift at perfect points to get better results on paper, even if in the real world, the gains are marginal or non-existent. More importantly, manuals make it harder for manufacturers to pass strict emissions regulations, especially in Europe and California. With a manual, the driver decides when to shift. That makes emissions unpredictable. And unpredictable means unprofitable. So, to simplify testing and compliance, automakers quietly began phasing them out. Not for performance, not for convenience, for compliance. Let's talk about money. Manuals are cheaper to build, fewer moving parts, fewer sensors, easier to service. But what does that mean for a car maker or dealer? Lower sale price, less to charge for repairs, fewer premium features to upsell you on. In contrast, automatics are ripe for profits. From paddle shifters to DSG systems to CVT rebuilds, they make money. And service? Forget it. Manuals can last 200,000 plus miles with a clutch replacement. Modern automatics? Not so lucky and not cheap to fix. So they feed the public a narrative. Manuals are old-fashioned. Only enthusiasts care. But really, manuals just don't make enough money. There's also a cultural shift. In the 1980s, knowing how to drive stick was a rite of passage. Now, some driving schools don't even teach it. Car ads show touchscreens, self-parking, Bluetooth syncing. But you never see a kid learning to heel-toe downshift in a Civic. Car companies aren't just changing the product, they're changing the driver. The goal? Get people used to being passengers, even when they're in the front seat. Manuals represent control, skill, connection. And as autonomy creeps in, from lane assist to full self-driving, that's a problem. But not everyone's giving in. Mazda still makes manual Miatas. Toyota shocked everyone by releasing the GR Corolla and Supra with a stick. Enthusiasts are speaking with their wallets. And some automakers are listening. Used manual cars are skyrocketing in value. People are learning to drive stick just to feel connected again. On YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the hashtag #Save the Manuals is alive and well. But time is running out. Once EVs take over, which have no need for a manual gearbox, it's game over for this analog connection, unless we demand otherwise. Manuals are more than just a transmission. They're a rebellion. A reminder that we're still in control. That driving isn't just transportation, it's freedom. So the next time someone says, "Why bother with a stick shift?" you can tell them, because we don't want to be passengers in our own lives. This is Motor Heaven, where driving still matters. If you believe in saving the manual, hit that like button, share this video, and drop a comment with your favorite stick shift memory. Until next time, keep it in gear. Go!